Black Friday is about to be crazy for creators, so I thought, why not show you guys what I'll be picking up and why? Black Friday is about to get crazy for creators, so I thought, why not show you what I'll be picking up and why? What it is, familiar? It's your boy Taxi PNG. Today I'm going to be breaking down my Black Friday gear list, the things that I will be purchasing this Black Friday, and I will also be putting down the links in the description for you guys to be able to check them out for yourselves. Make sure to add them to your cart now so you already have them so you're not out of the loop later. Because if you find this video the day of or the week of Black Friday, you just might be too late. So I'm going to be using my iPad right here to kind of keep track of everything that I'm going to be getting because I want to kind of tell you guys what I'm going to be getting and why, but I don't want to get off track. So my iPad is going to help me stay on track and not ramble too much, okay? So the first thing I'll be picking up is the Sony ECM-M1 microphone. It's going to be cleaner. It's going to have a lot cleaner on-camera audio, and it will also tap into those two extra audio tracks for my Sony a7S III. If you don't know this already, when you use the hot shoe on your Sony camera, it also has direct audio points for you to also use and tap into. You have those points, but then you also have an A and a B audio, or a left and a right channel inside of your audio jack on the actual camera. So for me, tapping into this hot shoe will be something that I've never done before, and I know for a fact it's gonna just open me up to a whole new world of possibilities, being able to have four totally separate audio tracks. Being able to have four totally separate audio channels. Another thing that I'm going to be getting that I told you guys and I've already made a video about is the Lexar cards. I'm going to be getting some V90s and V60s. If you guys see me continue to look up, it's because I have a monitor up there and I'm trying my hardest to see how I look while looking at the monitor and looking at the lens and looking at the monitor and looking at the lens. I'm also looking into getting a M4 Max chip MacBook with 1 terabyte to 2 terabytes of SSD storage and 128 gigabytes of RAM because I'm looking to go crazy this year on content, and I feel like I need a machine that can keep up with me and not a machine that's going to end up holding me back and be future proof. And I also need it to be future proof. I've been looking into getting into the Shure, I don't really know how to pronounce that, but the Shure mic, because I want that higher quality audio when I'm out here speaking to you guys, but also I want to be able to cut out a lot of the extra audio. And I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I've also seen a lot of good things about it. A lot of different podcasters use it, and they always recommend it because I think it's the 7BM Plus has the interface inside of the microphone that will also allow you to record directly to the microphone and use it as an audio interface to connect to a second mic if you wanted to do a podcast with 2 people. The Magic Arm, this one's self-explanatory. You guys know I go crazy about my Magic Arm. I'm using a Magic Arm right now to film this right now, which is actually insane. I have multiple different Magic Arms. I have one holding the monitor. I have one holding the phone behind the monitor. I love my Magic Arms. I'm also looking to get a 12 to 20 terabyte HDD. This is a hard drive storage, you guys. This is gonna be a cold storage. I have multiple different forms of cold storage, but my favorite ones are the Western Digital cold storages, and I'll be putting that down in the description below. I'm also looking into getting a NAS or a network attached storage or some form of desktop NAS to be my edit drive. So when I am on location or going multiple different places and I need to back up my own footage, I can do so through my own cloud server by having Wi-Fi. So a NAS works no matter where you are, and if you have that Wi-Fi, you're able to tap into it and to back up that storage and that footage or those photos whenever you need. One thing I've also been needing is a lav mic cable. I have to get a lav mic cable because I've been doing this thing with the lav, as you guys can see, for a long time now, and I've been getting tired of it. I want my lav to be hidden. I want to look a lot more professional. I don't want you to have to see my microphone on the outside of my shirt. I want it to be a lot more sleek and slim and not as, content creator like, and more so film-esque, and to give more of a documentary and just, look more respectable, especially for my clientele, because I do a lot of videos with them and I have to hide this really thick lav mic when I could just hide one cord or one cable in between their hair, inside of their wardrobe, or just with some little sticky tack tape on their chest. Another thing that I'm also looking to get into or to purchase that's not necessarily a necessity is an Apple Watch Ultra, simply because I want to be able to track my sleep and get better with my health. I want to be tracking my health more as I'm, doing a lot more walking, a lot more running, and a lot more things that I have to do when it comes to the doctor, just trying to make sure that I keep up to date on my health. And the health tracking app in Apple that I can say, I feel like it's kind of unmatched, because when I did use my Apple Watch a lot, it came in handy so much, but I didn't notice how much it came in handy until I no longer had one. And the Apple Watch that I currently have just dies, entirely too fast for me to be able to use it for all day wear. But if I get an Ultra, it's that bigger screen. It's kind of like a accolade in a sense that I told myself that I would buy myself once I got to 10,000 subscribers. So hopefully once this video is dropped and before the end of 2025, we'll have that milestone set and I'll be able to purchase that watch. A CFexpress card reader, but also a CFexpress card. I want some more of those to be able to kind of play around with. The different types, I've played around with every single different type of SD card, but I have yet to be able to really get into the, the CF line of cards. I've played with CF Type B, CF Type A, but I haven't played with the different brands of each of these different cards or the different speeds and the different sizes. I kind of want to get into that ecosystem to play around with it and then be able to later educate you guys on this same exact topic from what I've learned and maybe the mistakes that I've made to tell you guys what to not make. And if you're someone who's looking to, not make the mistakes that other photographers have made or want some help on how to avoid things and avoid problems that you may not even know that you're about to face, join the PNG Kulture community. All right, so I have a Discord community. It's completely free for you guys to join, to talk into, to chat. We have members in there every single day asking for help and getting insight on different lighting setups and just different gear and should I buy this, should I buy that, should I return this, should I go back and get that, should I do this, should I do that, should I invest in this, should I pay for this, should I buy this LLC, should I name this? Whatever questions you have, it's almost 1,000 members in that community to be able to help you. Free of charge, man. It's a free game community. We're passion first, no gatekeeping. All right, so PNG, passion, no gatekeeping. If you guys didn't know, my name's Taxi PNG, and the PNG and Taxi PNG means passion, no gatekeeping, because I believe that knowledge is meant to be shared and not meant to be gatekept. Another, dang it, my butt hurt, bro. I gotta bring a chair. Anytime I go anywhere, that's on my list. I'm putting that on my list, y'all. That's gonna be on my list. I'm putting that rear unfiltered right now. That just got added to the list of things that I'm buying for Black Friday. A chair, a stool, a comfortable little stool with like a little cushion or something on it. Maybe it folds out, maybe it pops up. I don't know. But if y'all find one, send me that in the comments. But another thing that I've been really needing is some new shoes. These right here I've had for a minute now. These are my favorite shoes. These are Notri 8s, Notri 8, and they are from TikTok. And what I've been told was that your shoes have mileage. I did not know that your shoes have mileage. So you are only really supposed to wear your shoes for 6 to 8 months if you're someone who's on your feet every single day, right? If you're on your feet every single day and you're always wearing the same shoes, you're supposed to change those between 6 to 8 months. And if you're a runner, sometimes even sooner. If you're a regular person, then it's 8 to 12 months. But like me, somebody who shoots weddings and different events and things like that, you need to change your shoes more frequently. And I didn't even think about that. I got these different insoles, custom insoles, all this different type of stuff, thinking that would make the shoes better. But when in reality, once the shoe has lost its mileage, that shoe has lost its mileage. And I've been really feeling it a lot lately. My ankles have been hurting. So I'm really in the market for some new shoes with very high comfort. I want to get another pair of these just to have, but I want to also make sure that I have another pair outside of that may be a little bit more expensive, but also more so keen on to having a higher mileage so I can use these shoes for a lot longer period of time. I'm looking into getting some Ons. I used to think they were called QCs, but they're called ON, but the ON On Cloud shoes, those are really, really stylish, I think. I see a lot of different, nurses wear them, different people kind of in the medical field wearing them, and then a lot of different people that, are more higher end, have higher end jobs. They wear those a lot, so I really feel like that may, enter me into a different demographic, LOL, but might enter me into a different category or a different status, if I get some of those shoes. So I feel like that, but I also feel like that quality. If everybody's wearing them, there has to be a reason, If everybody with these higher scale jobs are wearing these shoes, there has to be a reason that these people are wearing those shoes rather than just, though they look good. They have to be very comfortable. And yes, they are pretty pricey and expensive, but I think they might be a good little addition to my my sneaker fleet, things of that nature. But definitely a SanDisk drive, you guys. So SanDisk drive, I feel like it's really good. It has very good ergonomics for editing, and I love how their ecosystem is when it comes to SanDisk. Not the SanDisk memory cards in particular. I love my Lexar memory cards, but SanDisk SSDs, I love those because they have a little hook. I can store them all easily. I can put them all on one carabiner. Like, it just makes it very, very simple to be able to use, and they have a rubberized edge around them. So if you drop them, get them dirty, get them wet, they're pretty much, they're still good to go, bro. And I really love them. Like, they have very low possibility of corruption. And also you have to format them correctly. If you guys have not watched that video already, please go watch that video. It's called "Do This Every Year to Never Lose Files." Okay, the thumbnail is me holding a whole bunch of hard drive boxes and stuff like that, because I do that every single year. This is how I format my different drives each year when I buy a new drive, right? To never lose storage, okay? And to have a nice hot storage, a medium storage, and a cold storage. A medium storage is kind of like a weird thing, but the hot and cold storage, right? You want that cold storage where you have things that are sitting for longer than a month, longer than 12 months. You have that cold storage, and you have that hot storage, which are things that you're working on within that same month. So if you're working on a video within a month period, that video within that month is on your hot storage, and my hot storage is my SSD, my SanDisk SSD. All right, my cold storage is my Western Digital 12 to 28 terabyte. So I have multiple of those. I have some 12s and I have a 28. And yeah, so those are the ones that I use for really, really cold storage that are just gonna be sitting on the desk for long periods of time, and I keep them backed up using a platform called Backblaze. With Backblaze, as long as you have your computer plugged in with your SSDs or plugged in with your hard drives, it will constantly back it up. And if you ever unplug it, you need to make sure that you plug it back in within a 30-day to 60-day span, so that way it can keep backing up your files. You won't lose your files, but it needs to keep an updated backup. So you plug it in. The first day it takes a pretty long time. This is not sponsored, by the way. I'm just telling y'all this. I don't even have a code to give y'all, but it's called Backblaze. It's like $7.99 a month, but it has unlimited saves, and it saves and it backs up everything, and they save it kind of in their cloud. You can't access it, but they access it. So if anything ever happens, you got to reach out to them, and they'll send you like a hard drive with all your files on it, stuff like that. So the more I be getting disrespected everywhere I go by all the public transport. But you plug it into there, and they keep a backup log of all of your files. I've been using that thing since I started. I found it out in one YouTube video. One guy just said it, and I just ended up using it, and I've been using it ever since. It's $7.99 a month, and they just save like the zip, like they save everything kind of like filed. I don't know how they do it or whatever they do, but I just know that he said that saved his life at one point. And yeah, and another thing that I be telling my community about is disk drill. If you ever lose files or ever corrupt your files, DISKDRILL. I can put a link down below for you guys to be able to try out disk drill. I think you can get like $30 off or something like that. I don't have like a partnership with them, but I think it's like a referral code. I think I have that down there below, so definitely try that out. If you've ever lost or corrupted files on an SSD or a card and you're like, oh my God, I can't get them back, disk drill will get your shit back. All right, so yeah, I gotta turn this back on because my notes just left because I was yapping too much, so it went out. All right, yeah, so a ProArt ASUS display is another thing I'm gonna be looking to get into because of the colors of it. I've gotten recommended this by my videographer bestie. That sounds good. All right, but my videographer homie, man, I'm gonna call it what it is. My best friend. Shit, I'm gonna call it what it is. And what you gonna do about it? My best friend. All right, nah. My best friend told me about this. It sounds a little zesty though. My best friend told me about it, and he swears by it. I went to his house and he showed me it. You guys know Fob, Dat Boy Fob on Instagram. He showed me it, and the colors were immaculate, bro. He was color grading on it and everything, and he uses it for all of his stuff. And it's like a $300, $400 monitor, but I feel like it's definitely worth it. So I'm gonna try to invest into one of those this season as well. I'm still in between getting that M4 Max chip MacBook because the Max chip is gonna be very, very helpful. But I'm in between it a little bit because it is a lot of money all at one time. And when I get that, it's going to sacrifice a lot of the other things. But on this list, the things that are necessities for me is that Sony ECM-B1M microphone that I'm going to be getting that goes right into my hot shoe, and it will turn my camera to allow it to have 4 audio channels instead of just 2 now. Because it will have the 2 from the hot shoe, and then it'll have 2 from the actual audio jack on the camera as well. Also, definitely going to get a 12 to 20 terabyte HDD for long storage because I buy one of these every single year, and I've been doing YouTube a lot more frequently and content creation a lot more now. So I'm gonna need probably 2 of those this year instead of just buying one. They're roughly $200 and some change. Like when they go on Black Friday sale, they get a lot cheaper, but they're like $290 for like a 12 terabyte. And then they get a lot cheaper once they're on Black Friday sale. So I'm going to put links to all of that stuff down there below for you guys to save and check out as well. Lav mic, need that for sure. I don't yet know exactly which one I'm going to go with, but I have seen this one. It's like a purple with a panda on it. I'm definitely going to be looking to get into that one. Magic Arm, guaranteed buying that one. the Shure mic. The Magic Arm, the one that I love, is the one from Newer. It has a clamp, and then it also has mounting points. So these points that have friction points on it that don't allow things to slide. So a lot of the other ones that I have used before in the past, you tighten them, and then if the weight kind of like pulls on one side, it'll loosen itself. And that has been a problem because you can drop your camera or anything like that. And the only thing that I recommend mounting onto that is a small GoPro, maybe your DJI Osmo Pocket 3 or something like that, something very, very small. I don't even recommend putting a monitor. I don't recommend putting your phone, anything like that on there, because it will, it will loosen. I do recommend getting the upgraded version, which is literally like $4 more, which has these little mounting points that allow you to, tighten them to the friction of the thing that you're using. So as it tightens, it kind of pushes more against it. So it makes it harder for it to loosen if it were to loosen at any point. Another thing that I think that you guys should really get is the Arzopa travel monitor. This thing is amazing. All right, so the Arzopa travel monitor, I've been using it for about 2 years now, and I can take it anywhere that I want. It does take a micro HD or micro HDMI, but with it taking the micro HDMI, it's okay because you just have to have a micro HDMI on you. If you already have the Canon EOS RP, that takes a micro HDMI, so you could use the same HDMI that you would use for your monitor to go into there for the Arzopa monitor, but it does come with the one anyways already. But you just kind of got to think about that. If you want to use it far away from yourself, then that's going to be a problem as well. This Arzopa monitor I use currently right now in my office setup when I'm filming talking head videos to be able to see it kind of up top, because I don't want a really, really huge screen, and I don't want too small of a monitor because 7 inches is not enough. But this 12, I think it's a 16-inch. This 16-inch monitor is the sweet spot. Like, it's an amazing size, and it's matte. It has that matte finish. It makes you feel like you have a nano texture display. If you've seen my recent reels, you know what I'm talking about. But got that matte screen on it, so it takes all that glare, and I have it right by my window, so that natural light is hitting me from the side. I have the artificial light, constant light coming over, and then I'm able to see that display without any glare or anything like that, because I have that up there also working, and that's also amazing as well. I'm also looking into getting me a second Peak Design tripod, because I do want to start doing a lot more talking style videos, but getting multiple angles at the same time. Right now, currently I have the Peak Design aluminum tripod, and this tripod is the aluminum version, but they also have a microfiber version. I would love to get the microfiber version because I do travel a lot. And traveling with this aluminum version, I have noticed the difference in that 2.5 weight increase. Yeah, and if you guys know, like, carbon fiber, I said microfiber before, LOL. Carbon fiber is a lot lighter than this aluminum, right? So this aluminum is actually very heavy. It's metal, so it's heavy, and like, you can use it as a weapon when you're traveling, which is pretty good. We almost had to scrap somebody up one time. But other than that, it's a little bit too heavy for, like, if you're walking on your feet through New York all day, 24 hours with no hotel, you know what I'm saying? You sleeping at the airport like how me and Fab be doing, like, man, you that weight, that extra 2.5 pounds, you need that back. You can't be, traveling with stuff that you just don't need. All right. Yeah. Oh, also, what else can I think about? I think that's probably it that I'm going to be picking up. Oh, I need some more Maono mics. Definitely going to be getting some more of these. These are the Maono T5s. If you guys have ever joined a, YouTube live stream or an Instagram live or a TikTok live, these are the microphones that I use. These are the Maono T5s. They come with so many different accessories, bro. I lost one of them. I was at a wedding, right? I was at a wedding. Me and Fab was getting behind the scenes, and I had a POV, and I literally hit the mic while we were walking up the stairs, but we were following the bride and groom, so I can't turn back around and get my little mic thing. So I ended up dropping it, bro. I dropped it, ended up losing it. So now you guys can see these two spots is no more. But they come with these little clips that you can use, and everything's magnetic as well. It's very budget friendly. It has AI noise cancellation and stuff like that, so you can really cancel out all that extra noise. I love these microphones, you guys. Like, I'm about to buy a second one because I just lost that one piece. I'm about to buy a whole second kit just because I lost that one piece. But this second kit is gonna be for the other phone when I'm doing, Instagram live, stuff like that. They come with these two dead cats for wind, if you little wind muffle type vibe. And then it also comes with a necklace that you can use to put underneath your shirt if you want to magnetize the mic to it as well. This right here is the Maono mic. I'm using it right now to stream to TikTok and Instagram. And then it comes in a case where you can also use not just your mobile phone. And then it comes in a case where you can not only just use your mobile phone, but you could also use your camera. So it has this little transmitter also that has for the camera that you can use with the audio jacks in there, and you can turn this to change how much noise cancellation that you want, because it has 5 different, I think it's three or 5 different noise cancellation options, like AI noise cancellation. Like while you're filming, it's like doing the AI noise cancellation at the same time, and I think that's just amazing. But it has this little, oh boy, it's getting windy out here, boy. It seems like it's about to get a little cold. I ain't bringing no jacket. My jacket in the car. Oh my goodness, we gotta hurry up. But it has this little strap here that I also use. I just kind of like hook this to my bag whenever we're out on location, and if I ever really just need it. And yeah, I'm also going to be getting another case for my iPads. See, bro, we chose the right park, but the wrong park at the same time. Oh man, my butt hurt again. Oh, I got a man spread right now, man. I gotta open the legs up. I'm on one bone. I'm on one bone right now. I'm on one bone. I'm sitting on one bone right now. I'm sitting on one bone right now. There you go. I'm trying to have posture and all this stuff at the same time. But I'm also gonna be replacing my matte screen protector for sure, because this bad boy's peeling, as you guys can see. Y'all are making fun of me in the comments of my recent video. Y'all need to leave me alone, because it's kind of disrespectful, and I really don't appreciate that. All right, so y'all need to chill on me. All right, don't do too much. Just chill on me. Thank you. And I'm gonna also get a case for this as well, because I be raw dogging without the case, man. I gotta stop doing that, because I don't want to drop this and it break or something. But I haven't had a problem dropping it before, because it's the 11-inch, but I've been doing the same thing with my 12-inch, and I got to stop that, because my 12-inch don't even fit fully in my hands. So I got to stop that one. But I want to get a slim case that can also fit for my tethering stand. And yeah, oh, I'm also going to be buying another one of these as well. This year I'm buying a lot, all right? I need to write off a lot of stuff. So yeah, we made a lot this year. So we got to write off. We need a lot that we got to write off this year. So we buying a lot so we can write off a lot. It's called a dump. They call it a dump. If y'all don't know, anybody tell y'all, a business owner tell y'all, it's called a dump, all right? In November and December is your dump period. You find out how much you about to owe, you find out how much you're about to owe, and you spend that, all right? Good to know. All right, but this little thing right here, as you guys can see, this little tripod holder, I want to get another one of these for the iPad. I have this same exact tripod holder right here in the office for the Arzopa monitor. So it does fit on the Arzopa monitor, and it's holding the Arzopa monitor up right now. The Arzopa monitor is being held up by that and a magic arm with the clamp, and it's being clamped to my lighting stand that's holding my key light inside of the office for the talking head videos, all right? I need to also, bro, oh my gosh, I keep thinking about stuff I need to get. Like, I'm telling y'all live, but it's real raw unfiltered. Like, I keep thinking, I'm like, damn, I also got to get that. And I also got to get, and I need one of them too. Damn. But yeah, another one of these stands. You guys seen this video, that enough. I'm getting that stand, and I'm getting that other lighting stand. Them 2 lighting stands, my favorite lighting stands in the world, are gonna be put down there in the description below as well. I'm getting another one of these pop-up dishes. Oh man, damn, I need a lot of stuff. I'm expanding, that's why, like, I'm expanding, bro. I see the YouTube channel really, really growing. Like, I feel like, bro, we're gonna hit 10K. We're gonna, like, this is what I see. I'm about to say it right now, because this is what's gonna happen. Like, I feel like this is a fact, right? We're gonna hit 10K walking into 2026, and then we're gonna hit 100K walking into 2027. Mark my fucking words. Sorry for cursing, but I just feel like it added to the like the ambiance of I feel like it just added. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there was needed. I'm trying to be very strategic when I use my curse words, but I feel like right then, I feel like that needed it right there. Like, I feel like that feeling, like, mark my words. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that needed it. Mark him. Mark my words. But yeah, mark my words, bro. I see that happening. I see us walking into 2025 with 10,000 subscribers, and I see us doubling up in a year, and then walking in with that plaque in 2027. I see it. Like, I see it. Like, it's hard. It's hard to, like, deny something that you actually see. Like, when you have that vision and you actually see that thing, it's hard to deny it, because, like, I see it. Like, I can actually envision the vision of the video that I'll be creating with my 100K plaque. So I see that. But yeah, we gotta get a 10K first though. As of now, I think that's everything I'm gonna be getting. Probably a new ball head. That's probably it. Another V-mount battery I'm gonna be getting as well. Once again, this is just a video of the things that I will be getting. I'll be making a video back in the office telling you guys what I think you should get. But this right here is just what I'm getting. It's not telling y'all to buy the same thing, even though if you want to, I'll put some links down below for y'all. But this is just telling y'all what I'm gonna be purchasing, what I'm gonna be picking up for me, in my studio, and my setup for what I need. And yeah, I already got a cart. I don't need another cart, but I do need, like, bro, bro, he going ham on that nut. Like, I just been hearing it, and he back there busting that nut down. He is busting that nut down. But yeah, thank you guys so much for checking. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure that I don't have anything else I need to say. See, this is all a part of being neurodivergent, bro. Like, your brain's everywhere, and then it just becomes on display. If you want, oh. So right here, what it says is, If you want separate videos on lighting, different storage solutions and things like that, make sure to let me know down below in the comments and I'll make a video on that. If you want to learn more from me, photography related, videography, or content creation related, and more in the sense of, you know, business, stuff like that, then that will also be on the Patreon. That link will be down below. You want to book a one-on-one call to grow your business or whatever. If you got any questions, you can do that down below. But if not, F all that, join the Discord, all right? The Discord link will be down below. We're trying to get to 1,000 members before the end of this year, and we're just trying to scale and just change the ways of photography and videography and just make everybody, you know, understand that just like you can create anything, bro. Just go out and get it. It doesn't matter what kind of gear you have. It doesn't matter who you are. It does not matter what you look like. Just go out and get it, all right? I believe in every single one of you guys. You guys are all PNGK, PNGK, PNG Kulture, PNG Passion No Gatekeeping Culture. You know what's going on. But I love you guys. Until next time, taxi. Oh, my butt hurt. Oh, I gotta take a break. My ass cheek hurt.
Oh, there's the cookies. Be right back.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it.